Just like Diamond Blessing said earlier, that success is not just about you choosing one aspect of your life and changing 100% in it. It's about you picking 100 aspects of your life and changing 1% in it. So financial management is one aspect of your life. But we can't talk about financial management without talking about sales. So let's start with mastering sales. What is sales? Sales is the lifeblood of every business. So also it is in network marketing. Sales is the lifeblood of every business. So also the way it is in network marketing. So without sales, we don't have business. Without sales, there's no business. But there's a process to sales. It doesn't just come like that. All the things we've been teaching all goes into sales. The information you give, your leadership quality to people, and the emotion you use to connect to people is what determines sales. That's why you discover that some people will go to presentation, the same place, the same people. At the end of the day, they will say the presentation is not sweet. I didn't move any cup. They said we should come next tomorrow, or we should come again. And another person will go to the same place, the same set of people, and that person will make money out of that presentation. If you have not discovered what went wrong, I think the first 3 sessions should have taught you what went wrong. Personal development, emotions, your leadership connection to people, all of those things will be the reasons or things that go wrong. So sales is important. The same thing goes to when you are selling opportunity. So I'm going to break it down. When we sell opportunity to people, we are indirectly selling product to people, because product is what makes the business. Now get it right at this junction. There are 2 ways to sell products in this business. It's either you sell products to end user, and just like Miss Faith said during her presentation, that product you sell cannot be resold because you have only sold it to end user. End user. So it means it ends there. You can't make money on that same product again. But there's a product you can sell in this business and you continue to make money on. That is when you sell products to a reuser. When you sell product to a reuser. Who is a reuser? In my own definition, I am a reuser of the product. I represent the product and the opportunity. So every time I talk about the product again and again and the opportunity and again, for the past 12 years, I've been doing the same thing. Now, if the person who recruited me has only told me about training, I'll buy 1 cup and it ends there. But the person who recruited me told me about the opportunity, sold the opportunity to me. I bought 2 cases to start with. Until today, I'm still buying. Are we together, everybody? So what happens? It means the person who recruited me, if the person understands the business, will still continue to make money from me, or for that effort, 12 years down the line, still continue to make money. That's why we say in our business, your growth is not just by how many products you can sell. What they are trying to say is, your growth is not by how many products you can send to end user. Now, another definition or understanding you should have about it is, when you sell products, you are retailing. Just product, you retail. But when you are selling your business to a reuser, somebody who take it as a tool and is using it as a vehicle for wealth creation, what happened? It's as if you are selling product in wholesale. So the product is still involved. That's why every team member takes step. Are we together, everybody? A team member that did not take step has not started business. So for each team member that takes step, you have sold products. Are we together, everybody? Are we together, everybody? So that is the difference. For somebody who just comes to business and goes to presentation and the person just do product sale, the person is still bringing traditional approach to business. So the traditional approach is you sell to end user, they use it, that's the end. You don't make money on that again. I'll give you another analogy to this. It's very simple. In another business, Let's say Toyota business. You can buy a car and you're an end user. But Toyota will not do business with an end user. Toyota will do business with a reuser. Who is a reuser? Somebody like Coach Carries, somebody like Elizade. Who are these people? They don't just buy product to use. They buy product to sell. Are we together, everybody? Are we together at all? So what happens? It means you that bought the product, or you that you are a car dealer, you just sell product. After selling the product, you don't make money on it again. But for Elizade, who is a reuser, connected to Toyota, he sells the product, he makes money. What happened? Then he still has the power to still continue to earn money on that product continuously, because the Toyota give him the license to continue to service that car. Are we together, everybody? So that car keeps coming back to Toyota garage, and they keep working on that car, and Toyota Elizade keep reservicing that car. So he keep making money on that same car. Not just that, aside the profit he makes in selling, aside the money he makes back in reservicing, Toyota still pays him distributor relation. Are we together, everybody? Are we together, everybody? So when you sell product to a reuser, you make money from the company. The company pays you, because that is when you are really doing the business of the company. But when you sell products to end user, you are doing your own business. Did you get what I just said? Do you get what I just said? So when you take products to go and sell, it is your own business. But when you sell the opportunity, you are doing business with the company. So that's why the company pays you for selling the opportunity to another person. That's what means you are doing business with them. But if you take your product to just sell, it's your own business. So you only make profit on that. Are we together, everybody? That's why the company continue to pay you for doing business with them over and over and over and over. So if you understand this sales strategy, you will understand what to focus on. That's why we keep saying, focus your attention on people building, because that is where the real wealth is. It regenerates. It recreates. Are we together, everybody? Yeah. But the one you give to end user stops there. It stops after that person has used it and pay for that product. That's the end. But the one you sell to the person who is still doing business or who continues to do the business, that one regenerates. And you continue to make money on that forever. Are we together, everybody? Yeah. So, this is sales mastery. If you understand it, you know what to focus on. And that's why if somebody sees you and the person says, you are doing karakata, is it not this product? In fact, I cannot sell it. I cannot even join the business because it is the product. If you understand the sales mastery, you'll be proud to tell the person, this is not what I sell. And that is why most of the time when some of you don't have this understanding and you attend any training and the anchor of that training is saying, we don't sell product. Is it? You, in your mind, you are still doubting it. That is it not the same product I take out? Is it not the product I'm getting presentation for? You are the one selling product for yourself. You are selling for yourself to recoup your capital. For me, I can buy product and still continue to sell opportunity and the company will continue to pay me. I can even decide to put my product in my house and put it in can and put water and stir it together and started drinking it. What the company will pay me is more than what I used to buy the product. Are we together, everybody? If you are with me, say I'm alive now. So you need to understand that sales mastery. Am I making sense at all? What I said now, it looks so psychological, Abby. And that is why I love when Damon Blessing was saying, you have to fight yourself to understand certain things independently. It's not just what people explain to you, but independent understanding will make you know if you are doing the right thing or not. For me, I analyze this business. That's why I use the illustration of Toyota. For me, this is how I understand the business. I analyze it with what other people do, and I juxtapose it. Okay, if this is like this, and I'm like this, where do I stand? That's why you discover I am better than any car dealer outside. I am better. Because after they sell the car, they don't make money on it again. They don't. But me, I keep making money on the same effort, on one effort. I keep making money on it forever. All I just need to do is to duplicate that effort. So all you need to do is to duplicate that effort in people. Selling to reusers. Fantastical. Wow. But how do you understand this? You have to be customer-centric. And to be customer-centric, one of the most important strategy in today's market is customer-centric selling. The focus should no longer be on pushing products or closing deals as quickly as possible. Instead, it is about understanding people's needs and providing solutions that meet those needs. In this part of the world, poverty is the main battle that people are dealing with. Poverty is the main battle. You should ask yourself, why do you think, quote and unquote, you assume it's difficult to sell the product? It is because you know yourself, in your mind of mind, that people are dealing with poverty. Are we together, everybody? Yeah. Now, if you know people are dealing with poverty, then what are you supposed to sell? What are you supposed to sell? Are we together, everybody? You know people are dealing with poverty. Everywhere you came from today, you know somebody dealing with poverty. So what are you supposed to sell? So even if nobody is telling you, you're supposed to know that selling the opportunity will help the next person. And that selling of the opportunity that helps the next person is also what helps you overcome that same poverty that person is fighting over. Are we together now? So if you understand it, you understand that my line of business is not karakata. My line of business is people's development. So when I develop people, and the people can become a recreator, a reseller, what happened? It means that same person can recreate in another person, and the same product is still going. Are we together, everybody? Are we together, everybody? All right, let's move on. But for you to be able to understand people's needs, you need to listen to people. That's number one. Number two, you need to build relationships. I think every speaker has talked about relationship. Relationship. Relationship is money. It's simply money. Then another thing is you need to provide value before asking for sales. You need to provide value before asking for sales. Ms. Faith in her delivery said you need to care. You care for your team. Somebody joins your business. You know, it's not about when are you taking your step. It's about caring for that person. In fact, the day the person did induction and left and got home, did you even call the person to ask if he has gotten home? Do you even show you care? What value have you even shown to that person? Diamond Blessing said it the other time, a lot of people are going through a lot of emotional issues. And you want them to just join your business and just become a recreator. They will be dealing with other people. And you have not even shown that you care. They have not even seen through you that you care. You've not even been able to see that you can help them through their emotional troubles or issue, or even give them a word of encouragement. And you expect them to just bring money and take steps. No, it doesn't work that way. That's why I said it at the beginning of this meeting. People don't join your business. They join you. People don't join your business. They do what? They join you. So you are the one selling yourself to people. Hello? Hello? You are the one selling yourself to people. And if you don't package yourself very well to sell to people, people will not buy you. And if you sell yourself too cheap, they will useless you. So at the same time, you have to know how to package yourself and build good relationship. Now, another thing is product knowledge. Know the product you offer per time. Know the product you offer per time. If you're selling product to end user, know what the product stands for. And if you're selling product to reseller, know what the product stands for. I think if I'm saying reseller now, everybody should understand what I'm saying. So if you're selling product to reseller, what kind of product do you sell? Then it means you must know in depth what your opportunity stands for. What your opportunity stands for. You must have been able to know and believe that your opportunity can change your life. What you don't believe in and know how it works and understand the dynamics, the angles to it, you can't use it to help another person. So the you in the equation is still very important because you want to sell to people. You want to sell to people. All right. Now, when it comes to product knowledge, you need to study your products. Study your products. Understand how it fits into the customer's life. So if I'm presenting the opportunity to you, I should be able to understand how the opportunity fits into your life. And if I'm selling product to you as an end user, I should also be able to know what the product will do for you. Am I making sense? All right. Another thing is, okay, at this junction, be a product of the product. That's another thing. Be a product of your product. That's why you have to succeed to sell opportunity. Very important. It's not negotiable why you should first succeed. It's not negotiable. You know, I love what Okpeyemi said on appraiser day when she was talking about why she succeeded or why she took her sapphire step. She said she took her step to help her team members so that they can be getting their check through her. She doesn't like the way they, at the end of the month, they don't see their check just because the check has gone to somebody in Kaduna. But she now decided that she must become a sapphire director so that at least her team members can be getting a check. At least a check going to Kaduna is not supposed to be difficult to send back to Lagos. But if it's not coming to Lagos, no problem. Let me kuku become sapphire director so that the check will not even need to be going to somewhere else. Let it be stopping at my table. What does it mean? It means she worked to become a product that she will sell. Now she has become a sapphire director. Then she can now start selling what sapphire director means to her team member. Are we together, everybody? If you're with me, say I'm alive, Joe. And that is why if you're in business, your first step is not negotiable because that is what you're going to sell to other people. If you have not become a director, how do you sell the benefit of director to other people? You just be selling abstracts. You just be selling motivation. But if you're a director and you receive the check of a director, it will be enough for you to stand and say, I know what I am saying. When I did it, this is what I got. That's why you have to do it first. That's why you have to do it first. That's why you discover that until you become a product of the products, your team members always find it difficult to surpass you. Your team members always find it difficult to surpass you. If you have not become a product, if you don't have a hotline that forces a director from under you, it will be difficult for you to produce a director. Because it is what you sell that the people buy. Are we together now? And you can't sell what you have not become a product of. What you don't have, you can't sell it. So, a team leader, that is why I was saying you need your upline sometimes. That's why when upline see that there is a problem like that in your business, the right upline will now enter into that business and pick another person to become a director. Because a product must be produced in that team that will be sellable to other people. Are we together, everybody? Are you with me at all? If you are with me, say I'm alive. If you are with me, say I'm awake. So become a product of your products. I am a product of network marketing. You can't see me and say network marketing doesn't work. Can you? You can't now. You can't. You dare not. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know. I don't know the industry you operate in. You can't see me and say it's network marketing. Bao. You can't see me and say rubbish about network marketing. You can't. You can't. You can't say because you are a Davido, you sing. That's your industry. You can't see me and say I'm not a success in my own industry. Why? Because I'm a product of the product I'm offering. Are we together, everybody? So you have to be a product of the products. Now let's go to financial management. This part is very, very important. And at this junction, this is where I want everybody to learn ahead. Some of the things I'm going to say here, you might not need it now, but it might be a knowledge you keep in the bank for when you need it. And for those who need it now, you might need to use it and make changes in that aspect. So what is financial management? Making money is one thing, but managing it effectively is what will sustain and grow your business over a long time. Now, I've taught you how to make money in this business now. You sell products to end user, you make profits. But if you want to make repeated money, what do you sell? You sell opportunity to reseller. You sell opportunity to recreator. Are we together now? You recreate yourself. And with that, you continue to make generational money. Now, when you are now making the money, how do you manage it? Income streams from network marketing. You need to understand basic and different income streams that you have. One beautiful thing about network marketing is there are different ways to make money. There are different ways. If you understand the power of your network, you will know that once you build network, once you can build a network, let's assume you can just build a network of 100 people, you can never be poor again. You can never be poor again. Because that network you have built will pay you in multiple ways for the rest of your life. Are we together, everybody? If you are with me, say I'm alive. And what is 100 people building network? It's all about creating 10 leaders and building 10 people on each leader. You have 100 people already. Are we together, everybody? Now, one of the ways you earn money in this business is direct sales income. The one you earn from your own personal customers. Ms. Fatima taught us about how to gather customers, how to make money. Make sure you're always earning this money. You see, the first aspect of financial management is to keep earning money. The first aspect to financial management is to keep earning money. No, that's why I love that Moncano show. He will always throw the joke, nothing must happen to my money. A wise man always earn money. No matter how little it is, you must earn it. That's what wisdom is. Any source of income that gives you money in this business must be utilized. Don't say the money that comes from it is small. That small is something. Are we together, everybody? Because when you keep stopping every streams of income and you don't make money there will be no major streams, because that major stream money comes from little stream. And at the end of the day, when your sources of income is being stopped, you are not making money from it and you are used to it, you start running into financial problems. Because your responsibilities are not static. They keep coming. They keep coming. There's nobody who does not need money. In fact, the moment you are 18 years and above, you start needing money. Even before 18, sir, you start needing money. And the higher you grow, the more the money you will need. And that's why they say adulthood na scam. So, if I were you, one of the things you have to take from this conference is to keep your customers, regenerate your customers, and keep making that money from products. Don't ever stop. One of the mistakes a lot of people make is the moment they grow, they become director, they are earning bonus, they stop selling products. They stop earning money from customers. At the end of the day, they get to a point they now shock. They cannot do point again. The moment you struggle to do point in this business is because you have stopped making money from customers. It's a reflection. As in, it's an equation. You stop customer giving you money, you cannot do point. But if you keep making money from customers, you will discover that you will have done points, you will not know. Because those customers will make order. They will want to buy full motion. Buy this one, buy that one. You have done points. You just look at your record. But 500 points. You just round it up. You do 1,000. But you are not doing any product sales just because you're a director. Just because you're doing recruitment in the office. Just because you think you are earning bonus every month. No problem. That money you are not earning. Oh my yole. So, when I see anybody who does not do personal point, I know the problem. The problem is they don't sell products. It's straightforward. They don't do presentation. So, if you do presentation and it's repeated, what happens? It will take care of your PV automatically. You will not struggle with it. If you are with me, say I'm alive, Joe. Another source of income in network marketing is commission from team sales, based on the sales performance of your downline. Now, listen to this. Based on the what? Sales performance of your downline. Now, Diamond Blessing told us the other time, made us understand, you need to solve the self problem you have. You have to solve yourself first. Because when you solve yourself, then you can solve other people's problem. The money you're going to make is still going to come from other people. Now, if you don't solve the problem of you giving products to people, then you can't ensure your team members are giving product to people. Now, this is what happens. When your team members don't give product out, you remember that the effect, and that is why one of the ways to learn is to know the consequences of the things you should do if you don't do them. Are we together, everybody? If you know that the consequences of you not doing presentations, not moving your products, is that you will be stuck at your PV. Because anybody who is not moving products is definitely using stored finances to do PV. And the day the stored finances finish, you will not be able to do PV again. Are we together, everybody? And that is why even if you have stored finances and you are buying PV, you should still be doing presentation to keep getting them going. So that PV can be reoccurring. It can keep going. Now, if you don't do presentation, you can't do PV. That's the consequence. Are we together, everybody? Now, you should also know that if you have 10 team members too, and they don't do presentation, it will get to a point they will not be able to do PV. You see, this thing is garbage in, garbage out. And that is why, if you can solve your own problem of PV, then you can teach your team member how you solve that problem. Then they can also solve that problem, and you discover that everybody will keep doing PV. Because one of the ways you earn money is commission from team sales. Are we together? But don't forget, this team sales we're talking about. Remember when I started my lecture, there's a way I explained it. You either sell product to end user, or you sell product towards to a user. So it means anyway, if I'm talking about products now, I'm talking in context of presentation. Whether it is product presentation or recruitment presentation, you are still selling product. The most important thing is that you ensure product flows. That is why when people join your team too, the first work you have is to direct them to that point where they get their first product. If those people don't get their product, you don't get paid. Are we together, everybody? If you are with me, say I'm alive, Joe. If the people get their product, you get paid. So you should know that you are building your income, and the income is tied to an activity. And that activity is selling. So the selling is either direct or indirect. Are we together, everybody? But the most important thing is the product must flow. So if you have team members and they come to you as they start business, and all you accept for them is they don't have money, they don't have money, they don't have money. What happens to words of encouragement from you with emotion, making them understand when you two came, you did not have money. You went to borrow. I borrowed to start this business. There's a reason why I borrowed. Are we together, everybody? And that is for you to know that if I can borrow to start, then it means everybody who joins the business can find a way to start. Are we together, everybody? So ability to be able to make those people now see beyond their present problem and they are able to start is the leadership. And that is why the company will put the effort together and pay you, because they believe that those people wouldn't have been able to start without you. Are we together, everybody? So to succeed in this business is not difficult. It's not technical. It's just as simple as you understanding that the product must flow. People have to get the product, either retailing or wholesaling. But retailing will just give you money for the moment. Wholesaling will give you money continuously. Are we together, everybody? If you are with me, say I'm alive. Another way to make money in this business is bonuses and incentives. Depending on your team too, different teams also have rewards. In India, Africa, we have different rewards. Deep reward, sponsor reward, and I'm sure in the Mokano's team, there are also different rewards. So what happens? Another different rewards exist. So if you really want to manage finances, make sure you make money everywhere. Make sure you make money everywhere. Make sure you make money everywhere. Make money from products. Make money from presentation. Make money from new life bonus. Make money from DD reward. Make money from sponsor reward. Make sure that every aspect people are making money, you are not lacking behind. You have solved the first problem of financial management. Continuously earning money. So if you are continuously earning money, no matter the problem that show face, you'll be comfortable that you have a source money is coming from that can tackle it. Are we together, everybody? Then the next thing is this. Let me give you a tip. Always remember to treat your network marketing business as a real business. And this is the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people don't see network marketing business as real business. They see it as optional business. They see it as play. And that's why that's why we paid for this conference. So making you pay for this conference is to make you have the feeling of a real business. Are we together, everybody? You've come here today. You know, somebody told me something outside when we had break. He said, this conference is power-packed. It is more than its money. The array of presenters that are talking to you today, you should know, it's not money that brings them. If it is money, the money you paid does not bring them. It's not. It doesn't. Everything put together, the money you pay does not do it. But instead of you getting mentorship for free, because every business requires mentorship. So for you to have a feel of a real business, that is why you paid for this conference, for you to feel from mentors. How many of you here had Diamond Blessing speak for the first time? Let me see your hands up. This is the first time you will hear her talk. Did you regret hearing from her at all? No. But without this conference, it might not have been possible. Are we together, everybody? Yeah. Without this conference, without general training, it might not have been possible. So what now happens when you don't take this business as real business? You miss important trainings. You don't take it serious. A lot of your team members are not in this conference, not because they don't have the money, but because they don't take the business as real business. And what are you supposed to do now? What you're supposed to do is to get back to them and make them understand. The earlier they start taking the business as real business, that is when result will start showing for them. Whatever you treat as an hobby will be an hobby. You know, Damon Shakirat, I can remember in my early days in business, we always say one thing. He said, this business is spiritual. If you hold it like this, you hold this thing like this. That is how the business will hold you. You'll feel like falling all the time. But if you hold this business like this, you guide it very well. What happened? The business too will guide you very well. So the way you hold it is the way it will hold you. Am I making sense at all? If you are with me, say I'm alive. I'm alive. If you are with me, say I'm awake. If you are with me, say I'm excited. Are you sure we are making sense? Are you sure we are making sense? All right. So we are still talking about the different ways to earn money, and I'm giving you a tip that you should take your business very serious. Now, number 2 aspect of financial management is budgeting for business growth. Budgeting for business growth. You have to budget for growth. There's a way I train myself in this business. I'm a man of many families. I have families, extended family, friends, well-wishers, everybody. And people seek help. In fact, there are some help that Ojumi Onigba, but there is a discipline I give myself, and I pass it around. Once it is 20th day of the month, do not ask me for money again. In fact, I train my mom to understand this. So she herself, she knows. The moment it is 20, 21, 22, she knows she can't ask me for money. Because at that junction, I'm going towards month end. And our business is a business I budget for. Are we together now? I budget for it because my month end, I don't know how much I will spend. If you are with me, say I'm alive. If you think you just want to do points and go and sleep, at month end, I don't know how much I will spend. Because if my point is not rounding up, I have not ended my month. Are we together, everybody? And I must round up. Remember, if you don't round up your points, you don't earn money. Do you know that? And the first wisdom I taught you earlier was that you should make sure you are earning every money. Are we together, everybody? That is why ever since I joined this business, there is no month I don't get paid. There's no month. Why? Because I've made up my mind, that money from New Life, I must earn it. So, to earn that money, I budget for every month end. I budget for the growth. You can't ask me for, Baba Shola, you there here now. Once it is month end, and I need to do anything, I'll tell the person, ẹ jẹ́ kí month parí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí month parí. Tó bá ti wá parí, àmọ́ bí tó kù, ibo la ná dé. Why? Because I have the understanding I must round up. Because I must earn that money. Are we together, everybody? All right. So you must budget for that growth. Budget for the month end. Budget for the growth. So how do you budget effectively? This part is very important, and I want everybody to pay attention. How do you budget effectively? Number one, learn to separate personal accounts from business accounts. Learn to separate personal money from business money. And that's why if I were you, no matter how young you are in business, go and have a different account for your business. Have a different account for your personal financing, personal responsibility. Don't use the same account you're using to run your business to pay your children's school fees. It is unwise to do so because you will not know which money is which, and you will not be able to plan yourself well. You will be stalked. Every businessman and women, everywhere, irrespective of the industry they operate, must know that business money is different from personal money. Now, you can bring personal money into business money, but be careful not to bring business money into personal money. Are we together, everybody? Are we together at all? What does it mean? The profit from your business can go to personal accounts. Profit. So when I'm saying profit now, please get it right. I'm not saying you went to sell 1 cup of CNN. You now say, should be my profit. You now put it to personal account. You have lost it. So when I'm saying profit, your profit in business is your new life bonus after you have done all your business expenses. Some of my people in DD Africa, and the training I give them is, whatever money you earn from DD Africa is your business money. Put it in your business account. Your money from DD Africa is not supposed to be money that you go and spend. You go and buy shoe. No, it's unwise to do so. Because your business keep needing money. What do? Keep building your business in New Life until the business can pay you surplus times 10 of the amount you need for personal needs. I was telling some people some days ago, I said one of the things that sustained me in this business was that 90% of the money I've earned in this business in the last 12 years, I've spent it back on this business. 90%. 90% of the money I've earned in this business, so I spend it back on this business. The most important thing is personal needs. I know personal needs. And when it comes to financial management, you must know that your need is different from your want. Some of us are distracted. We're not getting it. For you to manage money very well, you must learn to differentiate your want from your need. I want a mansion in Lekki. It's your want. But what do you actually need currently? You need a shelter, a house over your roof. It could be a rented apartment. It doesn't matter. Are we together, everybody? Now, a foolish way of doing business is to use the finances that you are going to use to run your business to go and get a house in Lekki just because you want a house in Lekki. That is your want. The question is, can your business pay for it at that time? If your business cannot pay for it at that time, and because you have a chunk of money, you now quickly use it to do it, then you are missing it. You are putting money on your want, not on your need. Are we together, everybody? It's a desire of every young female Muslim or male to go to Saudi, Abi, either for Hajj Or is it for Umrah or Ajabi? I had a leader sometimes back. She was a female. Very energetic. And I know her status. She was a Sapphire director. Sapphire director, as at that time, she was earning around 100, 200, 100, 200 every month. So sometimes she earned 150, she earned 160. So I know what she earns. Suddenly, this person just came up. I said, sir, I just want to tell you I'm going to Saudi Arabia. I said, Saudi Arabia, that's good. Now, one of the mistakes I've made in my business in years past is that I don't teach financial management. I expect you to be wise enough to learn it. But over time, when I see episodes in people, even people that grow, they make money, but they are not wise with their money, then I discover that financial management must be a course that must be taught. Because I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. People can make money, but they don't know how to manage the money. Now, what am I saying in essence? As an adult, she wants to go to Saudi. Will I tell her not to go? I can't tell her now. It's a good thing. But my concern is, how is she going? I'm tempted to ask, how are you going to... But a young lady, she got a boyfriend, huh? Maybe not. What's the concern me Agbero with overloading? I keep quiet. That's why these days, there are some things I don't keep quiet about. If you're a leader under my team, I will ask you questions, even to personal life. You don't understand. I will ask over and over again. So that if you are making financial blunder, I will quickly tell you, this will not help you. Are we together, everybody? Yes. Now, she went to Saudi. She came back. Alaja. Good. Amazing. Later, she started having issues in her business. Financial issues. Then I kept asking, what happened? You have money at this point. What about this money? How come you are not able to pay your office rent? You have this money. What did you use money for? That was when I now discovered that the Saudi this person went for. She went to borrow loan to go to Saudi. Just because she had the clique of friends who were going to Saudi at that time, and she wanted to go with them. Now at that junction, coming back, she needed to pay those loans. So every money that she could use to survive her business was going there. And how did I know? She came to me for bailouts or some things. That was when I started asking questions. Now, I now regret. Because at that junction, instead of me bailing out, I should have asked questions initially. And that is why if you're a leader, you need your leader to put you under control. Freedom without discipline will lead to destruction. I was telling somebody some days ago, I said, if there's no control, I should repeat it. Freedom without discipline will lead to destruction. Every one of us enjoys the freedom of when I'm making my money. Shebi, it's my money. Shebi, it's my money. Agreed, it's your money. But what you do with the money will really tell whether you survive or you collapse. That's what they call lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is when you increase your standard of living in proportion with your earning. Or you even increase it higher than your earning. So you are earning money at a certain level. Then you are also increasing your lifestyle at a certain level. It will show on your business. The business will collapse. I have stories I can tell you. I can tell you stories over and over. I had a leader too, who was just a Sapphire director. Earning little money. Because all this money at this level, I call it little money. Because the big money is at the top. One of the things you should do, financial wisdom, is to find your way to the top first before thinking of using money for anything. God bless my diamond. I learned a lot from this man in secret. When I joined business, there's a story I heard about him. And the story was, Damokanu is saving all his money. Oh. That time, when I came, Baba was using a golf, one red golf like this. And every time I hear, Diamond Kanu is saving all his money, oh. Diamond Kanu is saving all his money, oh. In fact, Baba is hearing this story for the first time from my mouth. That story I heard that time was so deep that the person made me understand that Diamond Kanu and his wife are in business. So his wife hands money, Diamond Kanu hands money, but Diamond Kanu's money go to saving. The money they use to run the family is the wife money. There was a 300,000 naira then check of Diamond Blessing. God bless Mama. You know, and the orientation was, you see this check is Diamond Kanu's wife money. But Diamond Kanu's money goes into savings. And truly speaking, no wonder Baba was able to sustain business for a long time. Financial management. That time, Baba was living in Ogudu. I know Baba's house that time. He has the income that can buy a house in Lekki. But he was living in Ogudu. Ogudu Ojota, not GRE. You see this, Baba? I learned a lot of wisdom from him. A lot of wisdom. Who are you learning from? And you're a Sapphire director. I had a leader sometimes back. Sapphire director. The first thing he did where he was building business was to go and buy a house. Sapphire director. You buy a house. You are not paying it every month. How much are you earning? Why don't you stay under a rented apartment first? Build your business to the top. Then you have enough money to buy any house of your choice. So, financial management starts with you consistently earning that money. You must make up your mind that everywhere I need to earn money, I must earn it. To include my bonus. Don't say because you are selling products, you don't earn money from New Life at the end of the month. You will choke. Don't say because you are earning money from New Life, you don't sell products. You will choke. Are we together, everybody? Because every money has its own purpose. Then when you earn the money, how you use the money matters. I have another leader sometimes back. This one is another one. She was living in Ogbaye. Ruby director, not maintaining. You understand? And the next thing, this person just wake up one morning. And the person said, I'm not living in Ogbaye again. I'm going to Lekki. You know, the way some people behave when money enters their hand, they start behaving like somebody they swear for. In my mind, I was like, Lekki, why? I tried everything I could. I even went out to go and help this person look for a house in Shangisha GRE. Just for this person to change her mind of going to Lekki. Omo, this period, the person fights me. You know when you fight somebody who want to control you, or who want to adjust you, or want to caution you, you do what you like at that moment now. So this person fights me. So she had the time. She just went ahead and did what she liked. She could not spend 1 year in that lake. The next I had, I was already in US. After about 1 year that I spoke with her, she was telling me she's looking for a house in Ogudu Ojota. When she told me, you know, there is a way people tell you things that you don't laugh. So that the person will not stop. And the person will not feel bad. In my mind, I just say, okay. Wisdom. When people lack it, there's nothing you can do. And they think people who apply wisdom in their life, they are foolish. Network marketing is a very beautiful business. I had a leader sometimes back who ran into trouble because he truly believed that in network marketing he can make so much money. In fact, one of his slogans those days is business me agreed. The business has the capability to pay you and pay you and pay you, but it is lack of financial wisdom to just run to unnecessary debts you don't need. That's why I said what you need versus what you want. You just run to debt. This money you collect, that money you collect, this money you collect, that money you collect. You are paying more gbese. If you use the money to build business, then you focus on the business to give return and pay back that money. You don't borrow money and later borrow money to now be feeding lifestyles. And your kid can't do tolu honor. You don't borrow gbese to feed lifestyle. If I train you, I make you understand that what you need to do is to let your lifestyle grow lower than your income. It's not because you are foolish. It's because you are applying wisdom. Let the income continue to grow. Let the lifestyle be following it. The moment the lifestyle grows higher than the income, you will choke. Financial management. So keep any money, but put your want under check. Control your wants. Don't let your wants control you. When you control your wants, you will know what you do and what you don't do. You won't live to impress people. You live to impress yourself. Fantastic, Ojo. Because the person who went to Saudi when she doesn't have the financial capability was just living life to impress people. The person who went to Lekki just when she doesn't have the finances to sustain it, just went to impress people. The caliber of people you are recruiting in your business are in Ogba. You went to live in Lekki. The cost of fuel, you used to drive down from Lekki to Ikeja every day. Oh, the Nimoto. Why am I going boss Latin Lekki? My Bonny Island. Stupidity. If you are with me, say I'm awake, Jerry. Are we together, everybody? Am I making any sense at all? Are we enjoying this conference? So, separate personal money from business money. Let the business money grow higher and have the control not to spend it anyhow. Have the control not to spend it anyhow. Put all your finances or your responsibility on personal money. If your personal account finishes, go and work more to earn money into the personal account. Don't just dip money into your business account and just be spending. It will collapse your business. Another thing is allocate funds for growth. I've said it earlier. Then save. I advocate savings. I advocate savings. You cannot run a successful life if you don't learn to save. You can't run a successful business if you don't learn to save. I save. In fact, as I'm standing before you, I save every day. Maybe you don't know. 1,000 naira in 30 days is 30,000 naira. That money can do something somewhere. You don't understand. I save every day. In fact, I save, the interest I get on my savings can pay some people's salary. The interest that I get on my savings, daily savings. So if I can have daily savings that is paying me interest that is more than some people's salary in a month, then you should know that saving, you don't understand. As I am, I do savings. Okay. Do you know piggy vest? I do. I do. But you want to hear the truth? The money that goes into that savings every day, I created it. By loan law. And I automated it in such a way that it goes on its own. Okay, time to pay. It goes on its own. Am I making sense at all? Are we really making sense in this conference? You see, trainings like this might not be something you get at the office. That's why this conference is very important. I save you. In fact, let me give you a formula. The money you save today will save you in the days of trouble. So the money you save is the money you put somewhere to save you in the days of trouble. You must understand one thing about life. That life is built on emergency. The way God balances this life is that no matter how smooth your life is, something will happen one day that suddenly shake things. And you might not plan for it. You might not plan for it. You see, I don't want to remember this, but I just need to talk about it. In July 16, when we lost Miriam, I spoke with Miriam 30 minutes, and within 30 minutes after, they were calling me, Miriam has passed. I said, pass. What is pass? She below pass. No, she forgotten. She don't just pass. But immediately at that moment, I knew that my stay in America has expired. Now, if I run my life without savings, at that moment, let me assume I'm expecting one money from somewhere. July 16. What will I do? So at that moment, I knew I need to get a ticket. I bought a ticket already for 2 weeks' time. That was 28th of July. That ticket cannot work. I called them, can we change this ticket? They said it's not possible. Instead of dragging, what did I do? I went to buy another ticket immediately. And that other ticket I bought immediately, and I bought the next available flight. Next available flight is to move in 3 hours. And that ticket cost me 4.2 million naira. Please, if I didn't save, or I don't have money somewhere, how will I meet that exigency? I will not be saying, mo fẹ́ wálé, but mo fẹ́ ra ticket, ma wá ra ticket tí n bá ti ra ticket. You will not like your life when you don't save. Because you will not be able to respond to issues that you should respond to immediately that need urgency. Don't save because of the business you don't save. You don't save because you don't have the discipline to save. When some people want to talk, they will say, this one that we are doing points every month, how can I save? You're a liar! Don't I do points? I've been doing for over 12 years, every month, non-stop. The reason why you don't have money is because you have not even been doing enough points. If you have been doing enough points, you will have money to save. Because the money you save is money that comes as extra after you have met all your responsibilities. So if you don't earn enough money, it will be difficult for you to save. Are we together, everybody? And when you are saving, don't save for unnecessary things. Don't spend it because you are hungry to spend it. If you still have the opportunity to still make another money instead of spending the one you have saved. Emergency will happen. Emergency will always happen. I don't know who I was talking to, and I think it's Mr. Shola, and I said, Miriam's passing in the month of July alone costed me over 10 million naira. Miriam's passing in July alone costed me more than 10 million naira. That money, where do you think it's come from? Okay, it's from the new life. The bonus new life will pay next month. Save. Save. So there are two kinds of money that you need. You need money to save, and you need money to invest. The one you invest is the one you send on errand. The one you save is the one you keep somewhere to save you in the days of trouble. So the one you invest is the one you send on errand to bring back more money. That is the one you use to do PV. That's why you must have business money. But the one you save is the one you keep somewhere. In fact, that money, don't be tempted to use it to pay children's school fees. Don't be tempted to use it to pay house rent. Keep saving it there. Keep saving it there because you don't know the exigency that can happen anytime. Am I making any sense at all? I don't know if I'm saying what you like to hear. I don't know. You see, a lot of people build business, but they don't put wisdom to it. Righteousness exalts a nation. My time is up. I'm leaving now. I'll just rush everything. I'm leaving. So save for slow season. Save for rainy season. Save for the days you will not have the energy to do the things you want to do. Save for the days the money you are expecting to do your points does not come, and you can borrow from your savings to do your investments. It's called cushion effect. You save, you borrow from your savings for your investments. Then you make sure you are making money from all the investment channels to return back the savings. That's why if you are not making money from any of the process, your saving go lack. Your saving go lack. Fantastico. Fantastico, Joe. Now that they say my time is up, I just quickly want to say this. Another thing is good planning for a long time. Plan for a long time. Build multiple levels of team. That's why our business pays you on first level, second level, third level, first level directors, second level directors. One of the ways to save and plan your finances very well is to keep building more team members. The more team members you can build, the more the company will continue to pay you. The more, the merrier. The more, the merrier. It is called financial management. In fact, if you look at the Africa system, you discover that it's also built on that same system. Keep recruiting. Keep recruiting. Keep making more money. Okay, let me give an instance here. Director Otujo, please stand up. Let me use another person. Where's Mrs. Sarah? Please stand up. Now, look at these two people. From Didi Africa alone, they both cash out. When you cash out, how much were you paid?
428,000.
428,000. When you cash out, how much were you paid? Your major money before anything?
558,000.
558,000. What's the difference? They both cash out. Why is their money different? Who can answer? Why do you think their money is different? I will show you. Before you answer it, I will show you. How many people did you recruit directly?
3.
3 direct. 3 direct. How many people did you recruit directly at the time you cash out?
Well, about 7.
7. Now everybody see the difference. He recruited 7 directly. She recruited 5 directly. Now, look at the resultant effects. He ended up cashing out with 558. 558. She ended up cashing out with what?
370.
378. Look at the difference. He said he did what? Mr. Lu, you were saying something. It was 600,000. Okay. Now look at the difference. The difference is he had more people than her. In this business, wisdom. If you want to keep making more money, keep having more people. Did I just say something? Did I just say something? If you want to keep making more money, in fact, it is financial wisdom. The more the people, the more the money you make. The less the people, the less the money you make. So if you can make your life keep touching more lives, it's a financial wisdom. It saves you from troubles tomorrow. Thank you very much.